Welcome to the Mix and Mingle Talk Show, people. We are in the building on this Thursday at 5 o'clock p.m. I guess a lot of people are traveling from work, going to work. I don't know. But you know what? I'm glad that y'all had a chance to come on in the building, the virtual building, with your girl, Davaris. And I'm so glad to have you be a part of my family. Today's show is going to be, of course, filled with another beautiful entrepreneur. I'm excited to have her on this show. I'm also excited to have another special guest, which is exciting for me too. So, you know what? I ain't going to talk about it no more. I'm going to go ahead and introduce to others and also introduce to everybody from all four corners of the world. Are y'all ready? I think I'm ready. Miss Latoya Kelly, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad that you was able to make it in the virtual building at the Mix and Mingle Talk Show. Oh,
Yes, thank you for having
yeah.
me.
No, thank you for just gracing us with your grace and beauty, honey. I appreciate it. Well,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
anybody don't know, this is my cousin, and I'm so excited. Ain't she pretty, y'all? It runs in the family, don't it? Look.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, yes. And I got my Oni tail on today. So we are excited to have you on the show. We are going to talk about you being the CEO, chief and honey, staying on top, being the queen that you are of your beautiful company called Healing Treasure.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for
Yeah.
having me. I started Healing Treasure in March of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
We transitioned from by trade. I'm a cosmetologist and a master esthetician.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Really?
Yes, honey. I'm not no kitchen. We're licensed, okay?
Ha, no wonder you keep doing the switch up on me. Okay, now it makes sense. I get it.
Yes. Because we
Okay.
fun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So by trade, I'm a cosmetologist and master esthetician. Um, about 3 or 4 years ago, I got sick and I started having issues with my uterus, and it was just a really rough time period for me. So I kind of went into prayer, asking God, like, show me a path, like, because everything, the doctors weren't working. I'm going from specialist to specialist. They telling me they can't find anything. So I just went within, and sure enough, it was first what I was putting in my body, and then it went from what I'm putting in my body, okay, to now I'm reading every label. And you think as a cosmetologist, you like, oh yeah, we check for certain things. So of course we check for certain products not to have things, but are we really reading everything on the label? So then it went to, I got tired of all of the fillers. Like, why are there so many fillers in our products? And then it's so crazy. We lived in Germany for 3 years, realizing the difference that in Germany you can't put these additives in the products.
And why we behind in that? And why we still doing it? I have so many
Right.
questions about that. Like, why? And that's why they live a lot longer. They look a lot better than us, and a lot healthier. So, yes, I'm sorry I
Yeah.
had to interject.
So
Please
that,
continue.
that's what we're talking about. So I just was over it. So all of my products are all natural. I don't use any additives. All of my oils are natural, and they're oils that work on everybody's skin. But in particular, in our communities, we often are sold products that we think are created for us, but it's actually none of us involved anywhere in that process.
Come on, tell the truth, Ruth. You are speaking into my existence right now, and you are giving knowledge because a lot of people don't know. So,
Mhm.
thank you for letting us know that. I mean, seriously,
Yes, ma'am.
it's important.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
I'm
So,
sorry. Go ahead, continue. I'm so sorry.
I know. And all of my products are listed on my website. On the list, when you see my name, that is my ad for my Instagram. My link is there as well. Everything is all natural, and it's for the entire family. I have a line of body butters, a line of all natural oils, a line of exfoliants, treating all sorts of skin ailments. One of my daughters suffers from eczema. So that was a really big thing in the household, trying to find something that will moisturize her skin but wouldn't clog
Right.
the pores at the same time. So yeah, this is something I worked really hard on. I'm proud of her.
Right. Well, guess what? We're going to go ahead and have somebody else that has been a huge support in your life and in your company's life. we're going to go ahead and bring in our other special guest, which is Miss Antoinette. How are you doing? You're muted.
Praise God. Praise God. You ladies, I'm so proud of you too. Let me say that first. I'm so proud.
Thank
And
you.
that young lady that God gave me, I watched her grow and I watched her develop into the woman that not she wanted to be, but she had to be. Because she's got 3 young ladies that she's developing to bring up. So I'm so happy to be here today.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you have graced us with your beauty also on the Mix and Mingle Talk Show.
Oh, I am a
Yes.
supporter. I make sure I get on here every Thursday at 5 o'clock. Okay.
And you do, and I'm so glad. Thank you for participating. Thank you for interjecting your comments and how you feel. That's what this show is all about, you know. And I feel like the show won't be the show without you on there. So I really appreciate that.
But thank
So
you.
let me know. I already know, but let the viewers know your connection with Latoya.
She's my beautiful daughter, my only child.
Yes.
I have watched grow into womanhood, motherhood, wifehood, CEO, powerful woman of God. And I am so proud to call her mine. Okay.
Right.
God, so she can develop who she is.
Amen.
So many mothers or parents who make mistakes, but we still want to hold on. She's mine. She's gonna do my way. She's gonna do what I say. But when we say, okay, God, I surrender her to you, and
Right.
do what you have to do to make her the woman that she is today.
Amen. And thank you for being, first of all, sharing half of your DNA to her.
Yeah.
Because we get to, indulge into her and her gifts and talents. And thank you for sharing her because, like you said, a lot of people want to be, hoarders. And they want to hoard their children's gifts and talent and not let them soar like they're supposed to. So
Right.
thank you for even sharing her to us.
Right. But you know what? She had to, because I am a single mom and she was my only child. So yeah, I had that grip. But what I put in her to one day, she said, Mom, you got to let me grow up. That was the hardest thing I could do, but that was the best thing I did do.
And look what you did. You presented such a beautiful woman.
Yes, honey. And I got me. Look, hello, you see this?
All day. Well, guess what?
Huh.
Y'all sitting up there showcasing what you got. I could do the same thing too.
Okay, all right.
As the party be say, oh, yes. So I wanted to, anybody that is a CEO of a company and they are being interviewed on the Mix and Mingle Talk Show, I go and invest. I don't ask anybody, hey, give me a free sample. I don't do that because guess what? If you wanted to do that, then you would have gave it to everybody for free.
Hello.
And I want to get your coins.
Yeah. And that is appreciated because it's so often it's like people want you to completely send them something, or it's like it takes money to run a business, especially a new business. Like I think so often we are fearful because in our communities the money isn't there. You don't have that upright money, that community that you can reach out to. I think I was when we first started talking about buying a home for the first time, I was talking to a realtor and she was like, well, why don't you just talk to your family? She was like, most couples who purchase a new home, the family gives them $200,000. Like, and that's what they do their renovations with. I'm like, where, man?
What?
Was it taking applications?
Right.
But the experience is different. So I guess just learning and expanding, I'm at a point where I'm ready to even the playing field. So when my children get ready to say, Mom, I'm looking at purchasing my first house, she can contact her family and we have $200,000 available. So just start. It doesn't matter where you start, just start.
Right. And that's the mindset I think we should all, encapsulate. And we should, put it in our ground and we should till it and grow it. And I think a lot of times what happened is we live for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay to live for the moment. But also you live for the moment, but you also put it back too. Just like the squirrels, they do it every time.
Yeah.
They enjoying them nuts during the time, like summer and spring. But when it gets close to that winter time, they start putting it away.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can't depend on nobody else to take care of them. So that's what you do, to prepare. So that I think adding that type of knowledge to your company, and also sharing it down to your children is so important. That's what legacy is.
Absolutely.
You know, but let's get excited. See, okay, so when I purchase things from these beautiful entrepreneurs, I wait until I have them on the show, and I get to go and play with the products while they on here, because I'm gonna have some questions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a dry sister, okay? I'm a Sahara desert all day, every day, 365 days of the year. I am. I'm
Yeah,
dry.
we're gonna hit you on up. We're gonna get you nice and moisturized, okay?
Yes, and I want my husband not to be cut, but I want him to be enjoyed when he rub my arms.
Nice and soft. I came on here to ask you today because I had a feeling we was gonna get into some things.
Yes.
So my favorite product is the all natural body butter.
Okay. So is it the whipped? That's not the whipped hair and body butter, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. So yes. I have that.
Yeah.
And also I have the all natural double. Is that it? Oh no, I got two of those. So
you have one that's scented self-love, which is one of my favorite scent. That's my favorite out of the whole thing. So you have a self-love, you have a hair butter, which is the big 8-ounce one, and I think you have the turmeric sugar scrub. Which
yes.
Smelled it yet?
No, I told you I'm waiting. No, I'm it's like Christmas right now. Yeah. And then I also have another one. Hold up, because I have my receipt.
I think you might have lemongrass body butter too.
Yeah, I love lemongrass.
Yeah.
Yes. So I have the natural scented body butter, the body polish, sweet orange. Mm-hmm. The hair care and the lemongrass.
Yeah. So the biggest one, that's your hair care, the largest.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Hair care. Now that's one of my I like for it. All of my girls have coily hair. I have one daughter with locks and then two with natural hair, and that's one of my favorite products, to be able to put that on there and detangle their hair, and that brush just goes through without giving me a headache.
Okay, first, yeah, all right. Yes, I totally agree with what you're saying. I'm gonna talk it. Okay. First, this is beautiful. Before I get started, though, Coach Donna said, LOL, don't cut him. That's why I got these products, because I don't want to cut my baby. I want him to stay. I don't want him to bleed.
I want
him.
Awesome.
I don't want him to run away. I want him to stay. So, yes, that's why I bought these products, because I need him to stay in the name of Jesus. But let me tell you this. First of all, with hair care products, what I'm noticing that what's the best way for me to say it? They stink.
Yes.
Don't like it. I don't like the smell. I don't like the feel. I feel like anything, if it's for your hair, it should be good enough for your skin. And if I don't like it on my skin, then I shouldn't like it on my hair. So when I just opened this up, let me break something down to y'all, okay? When this thing said whipped, it's whipped. You see the air bubbles in there?
Okay, it sure is.
So watch this when I do this. Look, oh my God. It's like, but you ever had that butter from that whipped butter from Golden Corral? Yes.
Honey butter.
That's a consistency. Yes. All right. When you do that, it just gets into this nice creamy consistency. And it's not heavy. And it smells wonderful. Like it's not overpowering or nothing. Now, I know this is for my hair, but I'm going to put it on my skin, guys. That's always a good tip.
Because you can put it everywhere. Put it everywhere.
Did y'all hear that, listening audience? It's good for your hair. It should be good for your skin. Look at that. Look, you see how dry I am. I'm not lying, people. Look at that. And I haven't even fully rubbed it. I'm in love. Because this is the moisture that I need. Because my skin, as soon as you put something on it, it says, you know what I'm saying?
Let me have it.
And normally when I have done this already, y'all see me doing this, okay? I'm still moisturized. Oh my God.
But
And that's just a little bit. You see how much more I stick out of my finger?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
People don't get it. They don't get it. Your skin is the largest organ of the body. So the skin is considered an organ. It's the largest organ of the body, but it's the last organ to get any water. Any water you consume, your internal organs gets it first.
Teach them.
Yeah.
Teach them. Oh my, look at there. Compare. Look.
Yeah.
Dry, moisturized.
Yeah, I came on here dry too, so I'm gonna play later once we pull out the body butters.
Because what it's some stuff that y'all have I ain't got. So then y'all gonna play with that. We're gonna see what's on there too.
So this right here is one of my favorites. This is one of the regular exfoliants. You didn't get this when you got the turmeric. This is one of the regulars, and this is scented self-love. Self-love is rose essential oil and jasmine essential oil. And so this is Himalayan salt, colloidal oatmeal, and it has the oils in it too. And so it's a couple of other ingredients. But what it is it's an exfoliant. You can use it wet or dry. Put it on the skin.
Uh-huh.
And you can use this over the whole body. I wouldn't do it. I would do it in the shower though, because it's gonna make a mess. But even just once we put that scrub on there, we still have a sheen to the skin.
You sure do.
Yeah, so that's I love a good exfoliant. If you have dead skin on the body, all of the dead skin, like imagine getting in your bed, all of that dead skin in the sheets, all over the couch. No, get that off of you in the shower, baby. That's what it's for.
And some of this, let me tell you this. I had a hair. Some of the scrubs, like as soon as you use it in the shower or in the tub and stuff, they disappear because it's made with sugar or something like that. So they're not made to really like all the ingredients just disappeared. So all of a sudden now my bathtub is full of oily dirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I still didn't get all and then I'm slipping to get out the tub. Making sure that my insurance is paid for.
I think they add too much oils to scrubs because as soon as you add that oil to it, you automatically get that slip. Hi, Valerie.
Hi, Valerie.
Well, my favorite one, I love shimmery. I love the body to shine and shimmery.
Mm-hmm.
But the body shimmery oil, I have to my order is in now. I pay for mines too.
Exactly.
Her example model, the model, she at the beginning that I used to say, well, I gotta have such. She said, well, Mom, how you put your order in? I said, okay. Hello.
I'm just letting you know ahead of time, Mama.
This is a business, Mama.
Yes,
this is a business.
Yes,
So
I
love this oil. I take it out. And it comes with the little tube.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that.
You see that shimmery, shimmery, honey.
Yes.
And then just put it on the body. Oh.
So let me tell you, I was going to get that, but I was nervous. I'm going to be honest. Because, okay, I don't do the shimmery stuff. I'm still going to get it. But because now I'm looking at it. Because, some shimmery be like, I don't want to be like, live my life like it's golden, even though it is.
But listen, even if you don't want to wear it in public, put it on for Daddy. Hello?
I will.
Hello. Okay.
I will. Yeah, I'm going to order it. I just needed to see. That's one of them things that you got to see.
Yes.
But now I get to see it, and it's not
too much. It's not like me a huge. It's not too much. Right. It's just something soft.
And that's what I like.
Making for her, she puts on the order form. Put the extra stuff in my bottle. So like for her, the extra stuff in her bottle.
Right, because she want to glow like the diamond that she is. I'm not mad
I might be single, but I'm still sexy for me until.
That's right.
Okay.
Right, and ready to mingle, baby. But y'all got to be prepared for her, because don't come in here.
Don't come twisted.
Play no games.
That part. So since you talk about the shimmer, and then you was talking about the scrub, I'm gonna talk about my scrub, which is the turmeric sugar body scrub. Let me tell y'all something. I already read on that, and you did put a disclaimer. Hey, this turmeric may have a chance to tint your body, your skin a little bit, which I already knew, but I'm glad you put that disclaimer on there. I'm just gonna get off the top of here because that's just how I don't like to waste nothing.
I know that's right.
So What I like about it so far, I'm going to tell you what I like about it,
Mm-hmm.
is a little goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
It's not disappearing. It's small granules, not the big boulders.
Because that scrapes up the skin. You tearing up the top layer of the skin. You're destroying it.
And I'm a little heavy-handed, so I get a little, a little excited. So I use the same hand I use with the moisturizer. Even doing that, like it don't have 50 million like oils in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not even really taken away with the moisturizer that I put on there first. That was really for my hair. I like it. I love watching the different types of granules in here, the sugar, the turmeric. Now, what's the darker color one in here?
That is coffee grounds. You're anti-age. Oh, you finally smell. Yeah, I was waiting. You maybe want to smell mine too.
People, well, see, okay, when you open it up, let me tell you this. When you open it up, that's not the first scent you smell.
Not that powerful. Yeah.
But when you rub it in, you can smell the coffee. Oh my God. Okay, so I don't drink coffee, but this will give me my lift that I need, baby.
Okay.
I'm excited. Okay. I'm excited. All right, Latoya, your turn next for your next thing. So we're going to go round table. This is what we're going to do. And you next, Mama. After her.
Okay, so sizes. We have did I pull out? I got a shimmer body butter somewhere. We have 4. They come in 3 different sizes. We have the 8 ounce, which you can order, 4 ounce, and then we also have a 2 ounce. So the 2 ounce a little bit smaller than the 4 ounce.
Oh, look at that.
One of my favorite body butters is the shimmer body butter. I don't have it. I thought I had her with me. Mom, you got your shimmer body butter with you?
We know that she likes the shimmer. I'm figuring that out right now.
Yeah.
Like a diamond in the sky. Yes.
I don't use my stuff so much till the name is gone. So I don't know what I got. I just got
You know what it is, though.
Yeah, I think this is the shimmer. It's like you said, it's that moisturizer that's so. And I'm very picky when it comes to my skin. So I don't put any products. When my daughter came up with this product, it was so soft, and it just did what it had to do. Because I like to shine. I like for my body to shine. You see that shine?
Yes, glow, baby. Yes. See that? I like that.
And I basically stick to what I like. But when I will try it once. But if it's not for me, then I'm not going to continue to do it because I know what works for my body. And I think we have to learn what works for our.
Right.
And as the older we get, the more moisture we need. Have to stay our body hydrated.
Yes. And hydration is so important. And I don't know why we don't get that. Yeah, walking around looking dusty. Yeah. Okay. So you showed the show. All right. So I need y'all to see the difference. That's the shoulder that has the shimmer on it. You see the difference.
Yeah.
Yes, honey. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. My turn.
What you got?
Okay. So this one, I believe this one is. I don't know. Hold up. The lemongrass.
That's lemongrass. I love lemongrass.
Me too.
It's like aromatherapy. It's just like therapy in a jar.
And it's whipped too, y'all.
You know what I like is that when you place your order, if you're not a scented person, then you can just ask, let mine be natural. I don't want and most things you buy, it's already scented. You can't. It is what it is. But
right.
You can you have a choice whether you want scented in it or just natural oils. And I like that.
Well, I'm putting it on the same spot I did the See, I'm still moisturized. I'm telling y'all, I'm still moisturized right here. This is the part that I put the scrub on. You see the difference? All right, now I'll put that right here. And I think that was too much.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't need a
With
lot.
that whole,
oh my God.
when it make you sing is real.
Oh, it's so good. Like it make you want to eat it. Oh, look at that, y'all. And I still have a little bit on my hand. Y'all see that? And I only took a little bit.
It only takes a little.
It don't take a lot. See, that lets me know that I'm getting my money's worth. It stretches out because I got a lot of body. And I need to be able to stretch it. Look at there, y'all.
Yeah.
And it lasts. It lasts.
Does.
Wow. It
Oh my
lasts.
God.
I think it just seems so unreal sometimes. So we went to New York for my cousin's engagement party. It was such a beautiful event, and like seeing my cousin, she had her jar in her bag, and then when I saw my cousin's fiance, he was like, "Hey, that stuff you sent us was really good." He was like, "You know what?" He was like, "I need some more." He was like, "I couldn't believe she was using my stuff." He was like, "I was."
Yes.
So to like now hear the feedback coming in, it still seems unreal. I just went into my first store. So in Charlotte, there's a store called the Brown Sugar Collab.
Yes.
So it's really surreal. But I believe in the product, but not just because it's something that I thought, oh, this was a good idea or a good way to make money. Like, no, because I care about myself. So that means my understanding of God and the way God operates, that means I love you all the same. So let's care for you the same way. Because in my household, nobody uses anything else. It's healing treasures from head to toe for everything.
And we should support. That's what you should do, though. But so I'm gonna break some stuff down. This is my opinion. I'm very honest. And I love to support people. Everybody don't have the same vision and the same push behind their product. So they, go and do it halfway, or they don't do it with the best products, and then they want people to purchase. If I could buy something from the store, then I don't need to buy yours. This I can't buy in the store. It don't do what's in the store. This does something a little bit different, a little bit better. And I know it's natural because anything you put on your skin is gonna go into your organs and your body, and this is some really good stuff. I love the fact that you definitely are a licensed esthetician too, because you understand the brown bottles. So can you let people know about why you package it the way you did?
Okay. I packaged it the way I did in the darker jars so that the product doesn't go rancid so fast. Because when you have all natural ingredients, you opening and closing your jars, those products tend to go bad fast. I also use glass. I have a lot of people ask me about why I use glass instead of plastic. Also, because climate change is real. The what's happening around us is real, and I don't know whether my girls are going to decide to become mothers, but if they do, I care about the footprint that I leave on this earth. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So what you're doing is you're setting up for the future. You're setting up now, you're setting up for the future. And that's what we call forward thinking. That's the reason why your company is going to grow and, expound in so many different, ways. And people need to have this, especially during these times, honey. A lot of times, a lot of people are spending a lot of times at home. And let me tell you, that skin, it starts layering up. Because a lot of people going to keep it real. A lot of people ain't taking showers. A lot of people ain't taking care of themselves. A lot of people are not moving from their house. These products will help you stay in the now, get that extra layer of skin, that dead skin off, pamper yourself. This is a beautiful way to pamper yourself, and it won't cost $50 million to do it. Right. It's a great invest. This stretch, this is money that stretch.
And I seen her do research. She didn't just put something together. She took her time. She had my son-in-law, hey, Terrell, honey, son-in-law doing research. They looking at what's the best products to buy, what's going to make it affordable so everyone can afford it, because this is a product that we need, anything that we have to look at in our lifestyle. Well, what is it that we need for our body and for our home?
Right.
And she put the work in, and God made a provision for her to bring it forth.
And that's what all he wants us to do, because he's going to open up the doors. If you just be obedient to the gifts and the talents and the dreams and the aspirations he give you, if you trust his process, it's going to be successful.
Right.
So everybody that's listening, everybody that's watching, share this video. And also y'all can look on YouTube. It's being aired live there also, in the Mix and Mingle Talk Show. Share it there. But what I need for everybody to do for Christmas,
Yes.
that's how you're going to help yourself out and others. Everybody should buy a product for themselves, but also buy a product to gift somebody for Christmas.
Amen.
And right now, until the 25th, you get a surprise discount if you enter the code FAMILY.
So guess what I'm going to do? This is going to be one. I have a thing called, well, it haven't started yet, but it will be. I'm just letting everybody know this now. 12 Days of Christmas. This is going to be on Davaris, a wish list gift for everybody to purchase. So I will be giving a set away for Christmas time for the 12 Days of Christmas. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But this is going to be on Davaris wish list, things to get for 2021.
Hey.
Hi.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yes.
All the kind words. I see you, Tiana, Ebony. Thank y'all for your support. I appreciate y'all.
And look, Tiana even love y'all enough to even say again, put the discount code on there. And let me tell you, I used it. And it blessed my soul. Okay. When the discount, I'm gonna tell y'all this because I'm real like this. When I saw the discount, I said, "Oh, I can get some more stuff." But then I said, "All right, Didi, calm down, chill out. You can order again."
Well, wait a minute. I must have missed that discount code because I just placed an order and I didn't see that.
You had to enter it in, Mom. You should have called me.
Yeah.
And I noticed I heard you say that you don't like shimmer, but that you like the dropper. Mm-hmm. I don't know how, the spirit I always bring around what you need to hear when you need it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You like the dropper, but you don't like shimmer.
Yes.
Well, that's what this is. You see that? Ain't no shimmer in there.
No. But see, because I saw the shimmer, I ain't scared of the shimmer no more. So I'm going to order the shimmer.
All right.
But for those ladies that know, I wanted to let y'all know y'all have an option. God did not leave anybody out, okay? Yes. There is a body oil that comes in the dropper that does not have any oil in it. And it has some of the best oil, some of my favorites. And testimony, y'all, also, those that are watching that have a business idea, you want to start somewhere. These are my original labels. This is what I started off with for all of my products. They go now on these jars because they fit. But this is my original label.
Wow.
These labels came from hard work and sacrifice.
Yes.
These came from starting where I was and going with what God was giving me at the time until I could have what I really saw my bit. So your vision is not too small. What you can do on the budget is not too small. There's room for growth. This is from March. Like March to now, this is what you can do. Just start.
And you know what? Thank you for being so transparent and open. And what you did was plant seeds in other people that are terrified, to start. And that's once you get past, and I can speak for that. That same thing I felt with Mix and Mingle. I was Mix and Mingle was birthed 3 years ago.
Wow.
But was scared. You ain't scared of cat? Scared. And I finally said, you know what? And God was like, do it. And I was like, might as well. This is the perfect time to do it right now. So thank you for planting these seeds of encouragement and movement and energy and others that's listening right now, because that's what it's all about. It's room for everybody. So I can't stand when people become successful and they don't want to tell nobody how to get started or encourage anybody to get started or point them in the right direction, because at the end of the day, somebody had to do it for you.
Right.
And what is for you is for you.
It's for you.
That's why I'm never mad on when people are doing things that I may like to do or whatever. Guess what? I'm not them. Right. And God have placed certain people that's going to be connected to you. Certain people that's going to be connected to me. So guess what? It's my job to make sure that you are winning and support you in doing that. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to hate. I don't need to drink on that haterade. There's enough people in this world doing that.
Hello.
Probably I don't like green, but I don't know.
And that's the thing. We as Black-owned businesses, we got to start helping each other. But then, you want to be honest. You want to help Black-owned business, but the attitude you have when I come in your store, your prices are 20 times higher than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to help you, but if I can't get it when I know, because I used to be a wholesale person, so I know how much things cost before you in your store and put the price on it. So I'm saying you have to be conscious of what you have, how you want to help the customers, and who do you want to put in your store. You don't just want one particular people, you want all people.
Right.
To be fair.
Right. And it's so true. Like, money don't care who carries it. But products is always going to show love, because when you put love in your product, people are going to feel that love.
Right.
Hold up. Let me see. You know how the influencers be doing.
Right.
Yeah, trying to.
But
That's
I also
right.
talk about the scents as well. Each one of the scents, also, like, everything about this product for me was intentional. So you have 4 scents. So we have self-love. Self-love is a mixture of rose and jasmine essential oils. Each one of those essential oils has the euphoric ability to be able to relieve stress. The rose essential oil for women who are having menstrual issues. If you rub it on the abdomen, it has the ability to be able to calm the uterus. There is a way out. I called it a way out for me because I have suffered from anxiety. So I know what it's like to have an anxiety attack or have certain anxieties. The blend in a way out is lavender, bergamot. It's particular blends of oils that are put together to help you feel safe and to give you some comfort. That's why I recommend putting the ones with the essential oils, everything that I make, you can literally put all over your body from head to toe, each product. But the essential oil products, when you're having like a stressful moment, you put it on the top of your shoulders, your wrists, and the bottom of your feet, because the absorption levels are higher there and you can get comfort faster. Ground Me. Ground Me has an essential oil blend for those that feel like, I have a hard time finding my footing. I feel like I can't find a way to start. Ground yourself. Take a moment, take a deep breath, plant your feet on the earth and realize, okay, I'm here in this moment. What can I do from here moving forward? And the scrubs also, you can match your scrub, the Himalayan salt scrub, to match the scent of your body butter.
Mm-hmm.
Work it all the way out right now. Self-care is just at the fingertips and from your computer and a walk to your mailbox.
And see, that's what I love. Okay, and I know y'all saying, why is she looking so crazy? Because also in my package, I got a little scooper.
It's got a scoop.
And in this, yes, and inside, because guess what? A little really honestly goes a long way in this beautiful black sachet. And it has a nice little card in here. And it has Latoya's name on there and all her information. And guess what she says? Oh no, thank you for your support. Oh no, I can do it. There we go. I think it is important for anybody that owns a business to show their appreciation to people. That a little goes a long way. People don't understand, like, that can lift up somebody's, spirit. Just, oh, she's really appreciative. Because you ain't going to get a thank you card when you buy like a vino in Target, or you buy that chocolate bar, which you don't need at the moment, but, and then ask Jesus for forgiveness for later on to eating it. You're not going to get a thank you card, but you get a thank you card from her personally. And a scooper. She's saying, hey, don't go in there and dab it out like it's a jar of Vaseline. This product, because it's natural and it's, beautifully made, needs with care. So you got a nice little scooper there. And take your time with it. Let me tell you, the little bit that I did get, it really did stretch.
Yeah, it does. It does. It really does.
And I still smell like coffee.
That's one of my favorite products. I keep it in the shower, like before before I came on today, I had to like scrape the other label off and put a new one on because literally I keep it in the shower. Like the scent of it, what it does for the skin, and then like I have a daughter who has the darker spots underneath the armpits. She uses the scrub, and what happens within 7 days of her using the scrub, the turmeric does what it's supposed to do and lifts
Lighten.
that.
Yep. Yes. And I love that. And people need the knowledge that you are actually bestowing on the listeners and the viewers and me, where to put it at, how to use it, why you did what you did. And like you said, the intentions behind it is amazing to me. That shows me that you really care about your products. You care about what it does and the trajectory of where it needs to go. And I'm so honored to have you on here and to showcase all your products. And I can't wait to have this on Devaris's list of 2021.
All right.
I'm excited to give a whole case of this stuff. Okay. Yes. I'm giving a gift out for 12 days of Christmas. I'm excited. From everybody that I've interviewed, it's just me saying thank you. Thank you for putting your energy, your time, and your product out there and allowing us to be a better version of ourselves. I feel better. I don't know if it's the coffee, but I feel a lot better. I'm just saying.
That means we're doing what it intended to do, showing God's people love, compassion. I think we have lost sight of love and compassion. This is my way of trying to impart that into the world. And somebody's thinking about you. Like I'm not just creating this product. I actually am thinking about you when I package your jars. I'm speaking words of affirmation over you and your family, over anybody that comes into contact with you, keeping you safe.
Right.
It goes deeper for me.
And so the next question I have for you is, are you extending any other products? Like, you got some in the works that you can like leak today, or we shall wait?
I do have other things in the works. We are working on expanding. Like I talked about, just going ahead and starting. The last line of products that I added on my website, I didn't have a photographer yet. I had have been sitting on the products for months. I just launched them. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take pictures of myself and launch them. It won't match, but the product is out there. So we will see a website shift in a little while. I'm excited for that.
Yes. So another question, can anybody around the world purchase, or is it just for United States only?
No, we ship worldwide. Okay, baby, wherever you at, I send it to you, sugar.
Yes, sugar. Yes. Sugar, honey, sweet pie. Yes.
And also, we as women, we think these products are just for women, but no, they're for your sons, your husbands, they're for everyone in the family.
Mm-hmm. And what a great way to have everybody balanced in the same area, using the same products, and it grounds, like you said, everybody together. We are motivated by the things we smell, the things we feel, the things we see.
Yes.
And unfortunate things we hear, because some of the stuff I've been hearing is just kind of crazy. So our senses are very important. So like 3 of the senses are all encapsulated in your product: smelling, feeling, and seeing. So I'm convinced already. You got 3 of my 5 senses already. And I don't mind, putting in for that.
Mm-hmm. And taking the time to actually rub our bodies. I don't understand why we've gotten so disconnected from our human temple, but your human temple is important. Like, take time to get all the spots. And that's another reason why the ingredients are the way they are in this product, because women, we have a lot of sensitive areas. Our vulvas are super sensitive, and any kind of product cannot go there. That was a part of the reason for this product as well. Those dealing with irritation, dryness, you can put it everywhere.
Right. Everywhere.
But now we talked about the hair oil, we talked about the body, but you also have a hair oil.
That was the first thing cousin slathered all over her body.
Oh, okay. She put it on the body. Okay.
She put it everywhere.
I did. And I didn't even put in my hair yet. But I have a daughter. I have 3 daughters, and out of the 3, 2 of them are still natural. And I'm excited to use this on her hair. Now, what I'm gonna have to tell her is, don't scoop it out like Vaseline. Okay, don't do that, because a little goes a long way.
Long way.
So what I would love to do her twist out with that. You know?
Yes.
And it also come in the oil, right, Toya?
Yes, my mom has the herbal hair oil. It's the herbal hair oil.
Is that for the people that are shy and shanty around here?
It has all of the goodies in it, all of the essential oils, the oils. I take the actual oils and they're steeped with those actual raw herbs.
Wow.
So that oil and that same oil is used for all of the hair products. That oil has lavender, calendula, peppermint, all of those things in there that stimulate that scalp.
Let me tell the people that are I'm just gonna keep it real. The people that are edulous. This will be a great stimulating hair growth oil to stimulate those areas and bring it back to life. Now, if you have had years and years and years and years and years and years of trauma right there, and it's shiny and the hair holes are closed up, nothing's gonna grow there. But if you still see those hair holes right there, y'all better slather this hair growth on there. So y'all have your edges. And I have edges. Don't get it twisted. I don't do the edge stuff. But let me tell you something. If I was shy or shanty right here, that's a new word for today. If I was shanty, that is a great product to have.
And it shines. And I tell you, it makes your hair shine like it's just healthy and open up them pores. It does that.
And we need to take the time to do scalp stimulation with it too. So with those stimulants inside the oil, fingertips, you look up. Yes, girl. I know you was a salutatorian and valedictorian. At beauty school, okay?
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
Yes, I was too. So when she did that, I knew the pads of your fingers, honey.
Yes, you have changed life.
Right. The times y'all watching the TikToks and the Instagrams and the book of the faces, be massaging your scalp with the hair growth oil. That's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with it.
Yes.
And it awaken and bring that blood up to the surface of the scalp. And it's saying, oh, hello. And you like, good evening. And it said, hello, my name is Scalp. You like, it's nice meeting you, Scalp. My name is Phalanges. I'm here to help you. Okay? So it works together. So don't tell me you ain't got time to do your hair. Or I don't know why my hair. Y'all got time to watch the TikToks and all that stuff. While you watching TikToks and the gram of the Instas and the book of the faces, massage that scalp with that oil.
And that's good cuddle time. Even with your kid, that's communication time. My kids, we sit on the couch here. Put this on my scalp for me, baby, and vice versa.
And my husband, he great with that help. That scalp.
Don't get it twisted. Go ahead and put that oil on that man's head and get them phalanges working, ladies. Okay,
honey. That's why
2021.
That's why my husband married me. One of the reasons, because of these phalanges.
Yeah.
The gift in the phalanges. I do a scalp massage. You think he gonna say no? And then I put that hair growth serum on there. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to put him on schedule for that part. That is so for real.
The shimmery glow with the shimmery glow. Now you gotta have that shimmery glow on while you.
Yeah, he gonna put that on me. He ain't gonna let me have that shimmy on him. But he ain't got no problem putting it on me. Do you do it in 8-ounce bottles or gallons? I just need to know.
Whatever you need.
Okay, because that's what I'm gonna need, baby. We go through oils a lot here. So because you request bigger sizes? Because I know a lot of it, you have 4 ounces, you have 8 ounces. Can I request a bigger size?
You could request a bigger size. It may take me the 7 to 14 days to ship it out to you. Packaging, but I definitely could.
Okay, good, because I'm about to put my order in for that because we're out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get one for him, and I'm gonna get the other one with the shimmer for me, so he can. Okay. I know this is PG.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Praise God.
Isn't he wonderful? Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes. So let me ask you another question. I did see on there some beads. Now what is that all about?
So I do have waist adornments. Waist adornments due to COVID. I did have a pause because of shipments. A lot of places where I was ordering from, they don't want to deal with us right now.
Mm.
But I do have beads in stock though, so you can send me a message on Instagram or Messenger, and I do custom waist adornments. I make waist adornments for several reasons. A lot of us, I think we underestimate as women the power of our womb and what that really is and the gift that that holds. So a lot of times we tend to let people violate that space. So I created those for women who have been violated and didn't have a choice for some grounding. Women who are looking to manage their weight, and as a kinder reminder, something that makes you feel sexy versus something that makes you feel bad, like hopping on a scale. It just lets you know, like, hey, if it gets a little tight, maybe I need to do something different. Women who want to gain weight, once my beads get tighter, I know I'm getting somewhere. So yes, I do offer waist adornments, and I do think it's something that we should understand the history of before we hop off into. Yoruba tribes and indigenous tribes are the beginning of beading, and a lot for young women, beading was when you first married your husband, your beading was broke because they didn't have skills. They use them as we can now for weight, but also to speak words of affirmation. If there's something you feel insecure about, you're having a hard time with, you speak that affirmation over your beads, and it's a constant reminder, a private constant reminder of I'm protected, I'm safe, I'm cared for.
So is this suggested for just women or young ladies, or
Yes.
because yes.
Typically, I'm just women who wear the waist adornments. I have not seen them for men.
Okay. Well, the reason why I was saying that because that'll be another way. I just got inspired and got filled with knowledge about that because I didn't know anything about it.
Mhm.
So I think that's something that is very important, and it's a connecting force of understanding our history, our understanding our ancestry, and knowing where we at now. So I think that would be great to have and have a better understanding of it. So yeah, that's why I brought it up because I was like, I don't know nothing about it, and I want to know more about it. So
And there is a blog on my webpage. So if you go to www.healingtreasureal.com, there is a blog post that speaks about that information, the origin of beads, because beads have come a long way. It wasn't until, of course, like everything else in history, that it was whitewashed that beading kind of changed. But beading typically was made from bones and eggshells and things that we could gather ourselves. So that symbolic meaning means a lot. And I think oftentimes we, as times advance, I think we forget that we often are reading things from a long time ago. So their verbiage for things or the way they worded was different, and then it's been translated over. So a lot of people shun a lot of things that are actually in your scripture, like crystals. A lot of waist adornments are made with crystals. Your crystals are in your scripture. Your crystals are operating your radios. So the
frequency,
yeah, where the disconnect is, I think, is we have taken God and put him in all of these boxes, and a lot of religion was created for us to be in boxes and to be
right?
found and not realize that God is everywhere. God told you in the scripture that God was everywhere, omnipresent. So stop putting God in your boxes, and when you read certain things, you'll know what's for you and what's not for you, because that's what the God in you does. It acknowledges the path you should be on.
Right.
So open ourselves up, get into our knowledge. Our history is not demonic. It was given to you that way, so that the outcome could be what it is now. So let's take our power back and own those parts of our culture that are moving, like, beadistry and moving our bodies, dance, those things from the beginning of time were here, honoring the sun and the moon and the cycles that it goes through. It was here before us, it's going to be here after us.
Mm-hmm.
So just make sure that you don't close yourself off or get disconnected from God based off of human labels.
And it's also goes back to serving. What are you going to serve? Religionship or relationship? And building a relationship with God is so important because when you do that, it's a one-on-one, conversation. It's a one-on-one, gathering of who I am and who created me.
Mhm.
Religionship is other people's ideologies
Right.
that create something that is not real.
Mhm.
And when you know God for yourself, it gives you that discernment when you're in a situation that you shouldn't be in.
Exactly.
You're building this relationship and you keep hearing that voice like that ain't it. We have to know God for ourselves. We have to get teaching, study the word, and meditate on the word. Talk to God. He'll tell you. You don't have to keep running to man to get answers. If you have a relationship with God, he will tell you.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. And it sometimes comes as a whisper. It sometimes comes loud, but because you do have that relationship with him, you know his voice. So you won't be confused or you won't be dismayed or trying to figure out, hey, is that you, God? No, you spend time with him. Guess what? You know his voice.
Yeah. And
So
sometimes we will make mistakes. We're going to make mistakes because we're human.
Mm-hmm.
And that don't mean stay in it.
But he also allows us to have grace. That's what grace comes in.
Hello.
That's what, and thank God for putting that in there because sister, girlfriend, homie, girl, I will mess up in a minute.
Hello.
I will mess it. Look, you can't mess up a soup sandwich, but this chick could.
And I tell you, and we will get tested. And we're not going to pass all of the tests that God has for us because that's how we develop.
Yes.
Speak to us, and that's how he elevates us because you're looking at one, if you step at me wrong, I'm gonna forget Jesus is my Lord and Savior and put you back in your place, and I'm gonna come back and say, okay, Lord, I'm sorry.
Right, I'll pray about it later. So we're actually getting to the end of the show. Can y'all believe that? I know, but when you're having fun and you learning how to impart each other, it goes by so fast. So before we go and end out the show, I would like Antoinette to let the whole listening audience know exactly what God placed in your heart to put out in this earth realm.
Well, I've always been one to sense when someone is hurting. I was a very strict mother, okay, and I taught my daughter independence, protect yourself, and she would always bring her friends home who's having trouble at home or who's been hurt or who's been victimized. And God taught me how to minister to them. Because first of all, you can't minister if you've never been hurt. You can't minister to somebody how to heal and how to restore if you've never gone through it. I've gone through it. But not domestic violence. But he for the last year or so, he's been ministering to me of helping women who's wounded and helping women who's elevated. And I said, okay, God, if you put it in me, I won't say no. So beginning of last year and up to now, he's been speaking to me about to women who's wounded and who's dealing with domestic violence and who's in a home that can't get out. And first of all, you can't just say, well, you ought to just leave. I'm a very strong woman. So my thing is, okay, why are you still there?
Right.
Some people can't leave because they have nowhere to go, or they doesn't know how to get out. And domestic violence is one of my gifts, one of my things that I'm bringing to birth. And it's so funny in my study, and I got to put my educated glasses on. The facts about domestic violence is also called intimate partner violence, domestic abuse, dating violence, spouse abuse, and intimate partner abuse. And I did not realize that it had so many names.
Yep.
And that when you want to help somebody, you have to listen and you have to let them know that you care.
Right.
You can't just run in there and ask them to come on, pack your stuff and come on out. No, they got children involved. Some places they go, their husband come beat them right where they are and make them come back home. So you have to study the person, figure out a safe way to get them out. Where are they going to go once they ain't got no job?
Right.
take care of themselves and their family. So, God has just been speaking to me to help. Whatever you can do is just be a voice, be someone who cares. And so I've just, and once I start connecting with you, God said, okay, I gave you a door. Now, what you gonna do? So I thank you for allowing me to come on and my daughter to come on and talk about this, because we have to start looking and listening when we see a woman who's withdrawn or who's talking about, I need help. Okay,
Right.
what kind of help you need? What can I do to help you?
Right. And so I'm so glad that we're going to be honored and blessed to have you come on once a month to speak into that. Yes, we're going to have a title for you on here.
All right.
But I think it's warranted. I think it's important. I think it's necessary. We're speaking to so many different people that have experienced this. So I'm excited to have you on the show once a month, every month, to speak about this. But of course, we are at the end. I'd like to thank you, Latoya, for being on here, showing us your beautiful products.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
And thank you, Antoinette, for being on here, being a support, and also letting everybody know what is coming up next. This is Davaris on the Mix and Mingle Talk Show. And like we say every single week, guess what? We out.